After what felt like years of getting no updates, Apple has finally expanded the iPad Pro family with another iPad. An iPad that's larger yet claims the title of the thinnest Apple device ever made, with a bunch of upgrades like a spick-and-span OLED screen and a brand new 3nm M4 chip. Meanwhile, Samsung announced their own top-of-the-line Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra tablet last summer, which still holds the crown as the best Android tablet for a lot of people. This brings us to the question, if you had to get yourself one of these, which would be the right pick? Well, why don't we find out? In terms of design, we finally saw some changes in the iPad Pro lineup, considering the M4 iPad Pro is the thinnest tablet Apple made so far, measuring up to a mere 5.1mm with a redesigned rear camera island. The front camera, on the other hand, is situated on the long edge of the tablet, which allows for a more natural video conferencing experience. In comparison, the Tab S9 Ultra is a behemoth that towers at 14.6 inches and has a 16:10 ratio. While it's quite thin and easy to use, the sheer size dampens the portability factor. There's a notch that houses the front camera, while the bezels are satisfyingly thin and attractive. In landscape mode, the 16:10 Tab S9 Ultra feels wider but shorter, making this a prime pick for media consumption and the like. At the same time, iPads, albeit thinner but taller due to the 3:2 aspect ratio, give more screen real estate in the vertical plane, making it ideal for note-taking. In today's crowded online marketplace, standing out is key. Did you know that 72% of visitors are more likely to make purchases soon after watching a product video? At Product Video Studio, we specialize in crafting captivating videos that boost sales. From promotional to Amazon listings, demonstrations to tutorials, we cover it all. With top-of-the-line gear and expertise, we create visually stunning content tailored to your needs. Simply send us your product, and we will take care of everything. Contact us today if you want your product to stand out from the crowd. The iPad Pro utilizes a new Ultra Retina XDR display that utilizes tandem OLED displays. In layman's terms, the display is double-layered, which allow for a superb maximum brightness of 1000 SDR and 1600 nits in HDR mode. There's a new nano-texture option for the display that promises to do away with unwanted reflections. However, this is only available for 1 and 2 terabyte versions of the tablet, so that's something to keep in mind. The iPad Pro also comes with a promotion high refresh rate screen that dynamically switches its refresh rate between 10 and 120 Hz, which is the current flagship standard, not unlike the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. The dynamic refresh rate also helps to conserve battery, so that's always a plus. This is important since these features allow for an incredibly smooth user experience with no stutter and a satisfying scrolling animation. Speaking of, the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra comes with a 14.6-inch OLED screen with a 16:10 ratio that comes with a notch to utilize the dual front cameras. Both of these tablets come with full support for Stylish, an S Pen for the Galaxy, and the Apple Pencil Pro for the iPad Pro. However, it's good to keep in mind you'll get the S Pen from Samsung straight out of the box, and in a classic Apple move, you'll have to make a separate $129 purchase to get the Apple Pencil. The highlight of the new iPad Pro is undoubtedly the new laptop-grade M4 chip, which is built on the same 3nm process as the Apple M3, but consists of up to 4 performance cores and 6 efficiency cores. The new silicone this time around makes use of TSMC's 3nm process, which improves the overall power efficiency and performance of the chip, 4 times faster than the M3 in comparison, while requiring way less power. The M4 comes with the most powerful neural engine on an Apple M chip yet, with a staggering 60 times better performance than Apple's first neural engine that came with the Apple A11 Bionic chip. On the other hand, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a powerful processor in itself, but in comparison to the desktop-grade M4 chip, it falls face first. As far as raw performance goes, Apple has the upper hand here. But here's the fun part. Ask yourself, what are your intentions with all that power? Regardless of the galactic performance, the iPad is, to this day, hampered by the limitations of iPad OS and the not-so-vast list of professional software that can run on the iPad. For the interface and software support, the Tab S9 Ultra has solid support till the year 2027, while the iPad Pro has support till 2029, which is of course in line with the industry standard. In terms of the camera, the differences are night and day. The Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra comes with dual rear camera that consists of a wide and ultra-wide camera. On the other hand, the new iPad Pro comes with a single 12-megapixel wide camera that comes accompanied by a depth-sensing LiDAR scanner. The Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra utilizes 8-megapixel and 13-megapixel wide cameras, which for a tab, we must say, is not bad at all. For tablets, what's more important though are the front-facing cameras for video calls and conferences. In this case, the Tab S9 Ultra comes with 12-megapixel dual cameras at the front, one being wide and another an ultra-wide variant. Meanwhile, for the iPad, the front camera is vertically positioned, which allows for more natural video calls, as the user will no longer have to stare at the side of their device, which is a great quality of life feature. The iPad Pro also comes with the center stage feature, which centers the frame on you during video calls. The M4 iPad Pro and the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra can be classified as devices with the largest batteries in their corresponding catalog as of right now. You'll find an 11,200 mAh battery inside the Tab S9 Ultra. While on paper it sounds like a lot, do keep in mind that Android tablets tend to be more power hungry than the lot, so the battery life, albeit grand in scale, isn't exactly record-breaking. With this, you'll be looking at around 9 to 19 hours with automatic brightness. On the flip side, the new iPad Pro has a battery power of 10,340 mAh, which is more than enough to comfortably deliver an entire day's worth of battery life. For charging, you can recharge the Samsung Tab at up to 45 watts, while the iPad Pro comes with a 20 watts charging brick straight out of the box, giving Samsung an edge in terms of battery and runtime. Without a doubt, both of these devices in their corresponding catalogs offer the best experience and act as solid picks for professional tools for creatives on the go. But here's the thing. If you're tied to an ecosystem, the choice is pretty much made for you already. However, the iPad Pro is shaping up to be a decent upgrade over its predecessor. But honestly, it's not like you're missing out on a big deal if you don't make the upgrade, especially given the higher price tag that comes with it. On the other hand, the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra is a solid flex from Samsung and will benefit you greatly if you're in the Android ecosystem. Regardless, do let us know which one of these tabs will you be going with, as we'd love to hear from you. And, as for everything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.